Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. RJ here. We gonna do a short morning little livery session. So hopefully everybody jumps on in and get a little chilling, a little chatting. I'm gonna do my typical couple spot share here, and then I'm gonna jump right into it. So I got just a little bit of time this morning to do a livery stream. So we're gonna recreate something I've already done. It's kind of a hey K Dub P1, what's up? Hey Johnny, I gotta get my chat open here in a minute too. But yeah. Anyways, I was just saying I'm just doing a little quick share here, a couple spots. I'm just gonna do a little. I got a little bit of time this morning, so I'm going to do a little livery chill and chat. I'm gonna do. I haven't told him, but I'm gonna do a livery for Octane real quick in the same kind of style I've been doing for them. So it's going to be something I've done, but I wanted something I've done so it doesn't quite take me as long, especially if I'm chatting a lot. So we're going to throw it on this Supra. I want to throw my chat open here too. That way, when I miss you, or if things come on in different times, I don't say P1 to somebody who might not be P1. I saw K-Dub stuff come up first though, so. And it was just barely beat Johnny. How's your guys' morning going? Let me pop out this chat so it's bigger. I can't wait. Someday, I may get to the spot someday where I can have like all of this set up and I'm not PlayStation Direct. And when we go live, I can have a, starting soon screen so I'm not doing all of this stuff while chatting like an idiot. It's all good though. We've talked about how laid back this is here, so I don't care much. So we're going to go create a new design. Create from a new design. This one, by the way, I really liked. Like, it has a lot of busy lines going on, but it also, just the way the color pops. Loved it. It was for Dom. La Cabra. He never got to use it, though. It was going to be in League, and then stuff came up where he could not run it or run the League. So he never got to. Maybe he still runs it in dailies here or there or lobbies, but he didn't get to run it in League like he was hoping. So, all right. Hopefully, I still have all the decals I use for this. Can't remember if it's chrome or candy. I think it's the candy. The candy red. Decals. I gotta find everything. I forgot where they were. The last time I did these like almost back to back for them. So I remembered where everything was. It's not an overly complicated livery. As long as I know which decals I used. There's something like this one. How's the NRL practice been going? Just gotta try to figure out which one it is for sure. Not that I can't change it up. I did like this. Was it this one on top and then another one underneath? I haven't got any more time in since our secret practice yesterday. I did watch some people though. Got on, watched Papa, watched Sal. I think this is the main one I've been using. All right. So let's make sure this is going to duplicate to the other side. I think this is the earliest I've ever streamed. There's definitely another one. This is the underneath one, I think. Let's put that here. There's another one. Hey, Papa. Good morning, sir. What is the other decal I used? I don't want to have to go into the other livery. I just want to know it. I guess I can switch it up. Hey, Plaka, what's going on, man? How are all you guys doing this morning? It was this one. This is what I used. There we go. There's my. A little offset skew here. Bring it back. There we go. All right. I didn't do what I always say to do. Let's make sure we didn't screw that up. Yeah, that's good. All right, now let's go back to this one. This is just the underneath. Oh man, I still haven't changed Nightbot like I said I would. Yeah, Plaka, I get some in. I am very part time. Thank you, Plaka. I appreciate that. I'm very part time. Um, when I can, I tend to a little more during NRL season, uh, and GTWS as well. But it's when I can. When I can, I mix it up between dailies, league racing, and livery streams when I just feel like chilling. Um, and today I don't have that much time this morning, so we're just chilling. We're gonna make this livery live on stream. The weird part with the Supra, this one isn't for me, Papa. So probably no fart on here. Maybe I'll have to make one eventually for Lewis. Hey, Noodle. What's going on, Noodle? Sorry, I said Noodle the first time. It's the first time I've done that since. Yeah, we're starting. I've made. This is kind of like a classic for Octane. I've done it in the past, so appreciate all you guys stopping by this morning, though. Like I said, this will probably be a quick stream. We're just gonna be making probably one livery here and chilling, chatting. Let's mask off the back here. Oh, Sparks, I miss you coming in. How could I miss you? Like, how do you miss a man like Sparks coming in? Um, how's it going? This one isn't for you, Sparks. Sparks, I'll get you on the list if you ask pretty please. Hey, comfy corner. I actually, CC was going to put on this because Octane doesn't know it's coming. So I was gonna put on it, especially because he normally streams in the next hour or so. So he might not see me live. So this might actually be a secret to him. Oh yeah. All right. So yeah, I did think about it, CC. I did think about putting on it again. I just wanted to consistently name my livery chillin' chats though, so I left it. All right, let's see if. Oh no, Block! I just read that. Oh yeah, I got. I haven't loaded those decals yet. I have a Rage Against the Machine idea coming. Anyways, I gotta see if I still have these decals in one spot. I again haven't gone through and taken time to organize my stuff. I've been wanting to go through here and organize and put stuff in my favorites, which I haven't yet. I'm just gonna make sure this fits in with the side base decals. Oh yeah, CC. Same, same. I can't say I'm the biggest fan in my friend group because I have a buddy who is just a diehard. He was super bummed because he was supposed to go see him. What was that now? A year and a half ago in, I think they're in Minneapolis, not St. Paul. In Minneapolis, and that was when he hurt his knee, and it was Chicago. Was it Chicago or was it before Chicago? And they still played Chicago. One of them they still played when he just had to sit the whole time. Um, but yeah, he was pretty bummed because he didn't get to go. I told him if they come back, I'm going with him this time because he didn't tell me about him going. Yeah, I made the decal of just the Rage block on I believe that was the Renegades album cover, and I was gonna do something based off that on a car and block it off with the different colors. However, I do have to figure out how I'm gonna do it because if I do the same colors and how they're blocked off on the album on this side, on the other side is technically different. So I have to decide, create, artistically how I want to make that work. But yeah, that is on the docket that I want to do. All right. Let's see what else did we do here. I gotta go find those decals. We did. What page was that? Yeah, that's the idea in my head. I've talked about it here before. Ideas in your head, sometimes you start putting them on paper, and they do not work. Hey, Philness, what's going on, bud? And sometimes they do not work the way you want them to. So I may have to pivot once I get into it, but I will be doing something eventually. I haven't loaded those decals yet though. Yeah, I'm just going it the right way. All right. Let's see. Everything's been on page 3, right, guys? I keep chatting and forgetting where I'm finding stuff. Hey, Captain Howdy. Howdy, howdy. How's it going? Try to match the size up a little bit with the high octane on the other side. Like I said, for everybody coming in, I am just doing a basic livery I've kind of done over and over again. We're just basically putting a skin on a new car. Hopefully it works on the Supra. You never know. You never know until you get into it if it's going to work on the Supra or not from car to car. Let's see here. How did we do the top? Yeah, Talon, it's not for me. Good morning, Talon. Good morning, Trevor. Yeah, this one isn't for me. So yeah, there is a Thrustmaster logo on it. Very keen to know. I'm on my G90. Yeah, it's for other reasons, like CC said. Don't ask why CC knows. Um, what decal was that again? I'm going crazy. Here's this one. That's about what I did. Although I think I did a half and half before. We're gonna do it offset this time. That's fine. I think last time I met it in the middle. the stretch looks fine, so I think the stretch looks fine. All right, and we'll block off the end of that. Oops. Just a little square action here. Oh, I know why I did that before, I think. I know why I did that before. Let's see. Maybe we will try to lock this down in the middle. It's not terribly far off. Let's move it a teeny bit more. And we'll just... No, I liked it the way it was before. I don't like that line in there. Right there, that little line. Although I am going to be covering it up, which is the reason I'm moving these from where I first had them, because I'm going to cover up some of that stuff with sponsors. Hey, Melon, how's it going? How's the other side of the Midwest doing? All right. So reason we did that is because up top, I'd have to move this still, but we did this. This is in here somewhere. Keep it about here. Keep it here for now. We can always come back. Oh no, you actually got hit with the snow. Dang. We were supposed to get snow and we got missed. All right, let's do this hood. Block off this. This is the different part compared to all the other cars I've done with this style is the Supra body 2 for the hood comes all the way down here. So we'll just have to keep that in mind. Yeah, anyways, a lot of times when I'm making stuff for people, I'll put stuff in my collection and then I mean to go and file it away later into favorites to have it nice and clean. And then I constantly forget. And so then they just hang out in my collections folder, making a huge mess. Let's see. I ain't gonna worry about it being perfect. But just getting it close. When you're I'll say I end up being very OCD sometimes about my stuff. But I will say this, when you're dealing with messy stuff like this, sometimes don't overthink it. You're not going to notice it. We can fix that by trying to line some of those things up, but all right. A lot of that is going to end up under the logo I put on there anyway, so I think we're going to keep that like that. Let's lay down that main decal. I only played one Battlefield. I don't remember what one it was anymore. I was terrible at it. It was fun though. I'll say that. I don't remember which one mine was. It was fun for a while, but then once you continue to keep sucking, the fun starts getting literally sucked out of it after a bit. But I was always like a COD person growing up, so I had that stuck in my head for my playing and my play style. All right, let's go and add under. Going to finish off the rest of this hood. Also, when we finish this, we will be, of course, just like Noodle does a ton too, hitting it with that, probably go with semi-gloss or that candy paint. That's what I've done on the other ones, at least. That is what we're going for here. Oh, I wanted to stay on the body too. I am going to just do my own little. Something like that. Let's duplicate that symmetrically. Let's go and just. You don't need to do this kind of stuff. You don't care. Hey, Stumpy, what's going on? How are you today? But something simple like that can just make your stuff line up. I only do stuff like I only worry about this if I'm doing like a competition or if I'm doing a livery for somebody. I'll line up more stuff. If this was for me, I probably would have just skipped it. I would have known it was there and probably would have bugged me. But like with something messy like this, you can literally just throw it on there and you're not going to be able to tell the difference to the people not watching you. Hey, Steven, how's it going? On lunch, eh? Yeah, I'm just getting my breakfast in here. We're doing a little morning livery chilling chat. All right, all right, all right. Let's back here. Hopefully, I still have this in my. Hey, Lewis. Sorry, there's no info going out right now on NRL. Sorry, I got nothing to help you or make you feel better about your pace this morning. So the only thing at Stumpy I've used, all the secrets are out. No, 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 no. Shh. The only thing I've used is Inkscape, which isn't a. I don't know what you're using for logo creator. That's not really a logo creator, but it does let you. It does let you create logos. It's just difficult. It lets you change stuff into SVGs though and mess around with that. It's not the easiest to learn, but once you play around with it for a while, you can. Um, that's what I do for my basic stuff. For like, oh, AI logo creator. Yeah, I thought you were probably talking about something else, but I figured I'd let you know anyways. And hey, Crooked, I saw you coming in. How's it going, my fellow Minnesotan? We got some not only fellow Minnesotan, but some other Midwest people up in here. A little bit from everywhere. It always throws me off, though, actually, running into people from Minnesota. Hey, MCA. What's going on, bud? Speaking of, you know, speaking of logo or decals and such. MCA right here. He is a master. CC's Missouri, right? We've talked about it before. I'm pretty positive. I don't think I've ever actually officially asked. So, all right, all right. Let's keep moving on. Let's see what else we got. What else we got to add here? I don't want to forget about. Yeah, that's what I thought. I was almost positive because I mentioned, we have a home office for us there in Missouri, outside of St. Louis. Add below. It's in favorite styles. Just got that little bit of extra texture underneath. Which way did I have it? Yeah, Evil Melon's over there on the other side. Let's see here. I can work with that. I'm going to cover that middle spot up, so I'm not going to worry about this overlap. Although the overlap probably is fine anyways because there's different gray tones. I'm not going to completely cover it. I'm just going to add a little bit more of a randomness to it. Kind of like a little Batman thing. Yeah, it is Lewis. It is. it's such a pain. I've only really learned Inkscape some, and I've gotten better at being able to bring stuff down. But I'm not like MCA. I'm not. I'm not very good with manually drawing. Hey, Sal, we have the ratio of Minnesotans rising in here. Just rising. Yeah, the logos are always the tough thing. I will say, like, because everybody, I've been asked more than once because they see my liveries and they ask me about decals. I'm like, I know the very basics of decal making. Like, and what I learned from like MCA and Joe Collins. I have some resources I've used for it, but like, yeah, that's not my. Where is it and why is it? I'm putting it in my folder right now. I use this number board all the time. Add to favorites and put it in standard, so I don't have to go there anymore. Yeah, well, and Lewis, that's how you end up learning it. A lot of trial and error and playing around with, depending on what you're in, Inkscape, or there's other free editors out there. It's gonna bother me being on this door. I really hate. But also, that's a space I want to use. Oops. Coffee's good. This one is from our local gas station. Normally, I just have stuff from home, but I needed to gas up the old truck, so yeah, Inkscape really is great, especially once you learn it. There's so much more I can learn in there. I just I don't have the time. Wish I had more time. And I've never tried Illustrator. But again, it's the time thing. I got put onto Inkscape first, so that's where I've spent my time when I've had the time. Let's see, what did I do here? What did we do here? We did just yeah, basic champion logo. Yes, Inkscape is free, Philness. Inkscape is free. Um, and it's not too hard. Like, I shouldn't say it's not too hard. Maybe that's why I haven't tried it, CC. Maybe when I got suggestions, that's why I went the other way. Because if I'm not going to have time, I don't want to pay for something that I may not use. I think you've talked about it before. Didn't your wife have access to it or something? Let's see here. I'm gonna go down and adjust this bad boy a little bit. Oh, it was yeah, that's right. It was Adobe you were talking about. Sorry, I'm trying to remember all of these things. You guys should just know my memory. You should be happy when you come in here and I remember you've been here. That's all I'll say. What's that, Mighty? So, GT3 458 Ferrari. What is the what do you mean by DG? Or did you mean do? Can you help do? I always try to do stuff on stream. It just depends on how much time. I always just do stuff when I have free time. So possibly, I would say make sure. I know I've seen you around before. So make sure either leave a comment with info, so I don't lose it in the chat because sometimes I'll forget about it in the chat. But if you drop a comment on a video or a live stream, or if you're in any discords with me, hit me up because yeah, I do stuff by request. But just kind of when I find time is the biggest thing. Like we were just talking about with time for for finding time to learn Inkscape. It's the same thing with liveries. I definitely do stuff for stuff. Well, I won't be doing it today. I can tell you that much. I am on for a little bit of time with just this one. Um, but yeah, basically just a quick morning stream doing this livery, and that's about what I got time for today. But like I said, I am down always to help, or there's an idea you got in mind, and I got videos that can maybe help. Let's see what this. No. I'm gonna block off some of that underneath until my coffee runs out. Basically, hey, it's an extra big coffee, so. And the other thing, just to keep in mind, like I said, I do like helping, and doing liveries for other people. One other thing to keep in mind is I am also busier during NRL season. I am busier during NRL season. I will say that too. Because I do try to focus on my racing during this time of the year. Evil. Whoops. Cover that up too. I adjusted a livery for Manu, and then NRL got me to forget that I had Manu to practice for, and I didn't run yesterday, which is one of the ones I could have made. Felt pretty stupid about that. It's one of those fun times where the depth doesn't make it all the way over. There we go. All right. Let's see. So, what else did we put on here? We did some kind of branding. We are in Supra. The Supra. Maybe I'll just do Toyota. More coffee is happening. All right. Cheers. Let's see. How will this fit in there? I literally blocked this spot off just to put a decal in. I don't know if I'm going to do this exactly the same as I have in the past. I also put get some every you know what, every coffee drinker, grab some coffee. I put YouTube stuff on the side too because it's for Octane. Octane streams as well. It's not as much space on the side of this car compared to the other ones I did. So we're going to just move it around. This is a style I've done before, but just because you're doing the same style doesn't mean you can't move stuff around. DeCrawler, thank you. Doesn't mean you can't move stuff around and make it still work and make it still feel the same. So that's what we're going to do. We'll move a few decals here or there around. I'm going to go down and adjust this a little bit. I want more of that grayish to be in there. My dog is taking this opportunity behind me. Good thing nobody can hear it to clean himself. And it is the most annoying thing right now. Hearing that through my headphones. Toyota. Starbucks house blend is not too bad. I don't know if I want this here or not. We're going to place hold it for a bit. There's just so much extra space here on the Supra But I may leave it open because it looks fine open with the messy background decals we have. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it for now. All right, moving on. Moving on, moving on. Yeah, there's so many weird arrow spots. It's not as bad as it's not as bad as that 4C, the Group 3. That thing is rough. This is this I don't mind that. I've done a lot of liveries on the Supra, so I don't mind it. I should have looked down more on this. It'll work though. But yeah, it's these weird ones on the door. Like there's this vent here, and then still the door. This other one coming down. Where's that door actually open? Does that vent go through the door, or is it that weird spot in the door? You really have to step up to get in and out of this thing. Anyways, there's just a lot of little weird things. Like on the other cars I worked on the Group 4 Hurricane, and that's simple because it's very flat here, and I could choose whatever I wanted to, and I just stacked them nicely. Um, Steven got him. I definitely laid the base decals on those cars a little different. Marley, no, you legend. How's it going, Marley? Um, let's see. This is the funny thing. I do a very simple livery, and then I sidetrack myself constantly with what I'm doing. When I think I'm just gonna have a quick stream of doing stuff. How's it going, Marley? How you doing? Squeezy, what's up? We're just gonna. Can I get this to go the way I want it to? That'll do. This one, Talon, this one is for high octane racing. So Octane, I don't know if he's streaming yet or not. He used to stream about this time of day. He's been pushing it back a little bit, and I also know that he has his grandson there this week, or he did yesterday. So there's a chance maybe he's not streaming today because his grandson in Warzone, who's his son, is there. Nah, sorry, Talon, not you. Not this time. I did get mention at the beginning that we need to put a Team Fart logo on it. That was before I put any decals on it. Hey, Sheldon, what's up? Um, yeah, I am not Melon. I'm on Logitech. I am on Logitech. But since this one isn't for me, I will put other logos on. I don't have what I want here. Yes, his grandson. His grandson. Oh, missed it, Talon. All right. This well, Shoto isn't CC made a Thrustmaster joke earlier, so you're fitting right in as soon as you got in here, bud. CC said it was still for me, even though I don't use Thrustmaster. Because it didn't have to do with it being the wheel I use. Yeah, something like that. It's okay. We can have more than one of those jokes in here. I am okay with that. Ah, nice Talon. That's something I still haven't done. I probably should do that. We probably should make an official, unofficial team logo. All right. So let's just do the number while I'm thinking of it here. Which did we use? Let's figure it out. Come on, buddy. You can figure it out. I think it's in here. This is the 3 for Dale. What we used. Just change the colors on it. So. All right, let's replace this guy with. I just found out where it was. It was in here because I used it for mullet previously. All right, what was the color combo we did? We did a red, which unfortunately the red won't match out exactly, anyways, because we're using that chrome. Wow, this is actually candy. That candy red. Number 3 there. We might fill in with other stuff compared to other cars on this one, just because of the space. But right now, I'm not going to worry about that. Let's go and do the rear of this car. Where will high octane fit here? Just do it on top there. Did I miss it? There it is. So, Lewis, you should definitely use the wheel for NRL, I think. You should use it for NRL. Just so I can have another person around me. So otherwise you're going to be too far in front of me, and I just don't want that. I think this is the greatest time to learn, is right now, during NRL season. What a better time to learn. Were you, Sheldo? So it felt like everybody started struggling. Oh, Papa had a little bit of time there last night where it felt like he felt like he was struggling. Then in Papa fashion, he started figuring it out. Dropped 17s. But oh yeah, Sheldo can't. He doesn't feel like he's into it at all, and he's still in the 17s. I haven't dropped a 17 yet. Okay, guys. All right, I did the whole wing black, and because we're gonna go into that semi-gloss at the end, we want to actually cover it with a decal. Because if we don't, change it just in the paint, it won't hit it with that semi-gloss. It'll just be whatever you pick in that paint area. All right, so Let's get that Thrustmaster decal here. Whoever did these ones was Driftmatic. Really like these Thrustmaster ones he made. The red's very cool. I was thinking about doing a flip reverse one and doing some gold paint or some kind of yellow paint. Sorry, I'm missing all of Plaka's Thrustmaster too. Lewis is gonna try to game this. So I thought I'm super worried. I'll let you finish your thought, but I'm super worried about not getting one in after I fuel burn. So like my hope is I can very early just set something nice in fuel burn, or not something nice, but something decent. Because I just feel like I might screw up. But I mean, you did say to start off with, it's risky. So like, I mean, it's risky, right? It's not like you didn't start off with that. Yeah, like it can work. It's also very risky, like you said. Like I said, my idea is I hope I can just put in something decent early and rely on that, so I can fuel burn on outlaps and just push. I just want to have a safe lap somewhere early. Because I'm just super worried about getting stuck in traffic or something. And like even when you fuel burn, you still have to keep enough speed while you're fuel burning because there's going to be traffic out there. So it's not like you can completely just stay in fourth and keep revving it out. Like you kind of have to keep some pace. I gotta search for this one because I didn't save it and put it in my collection. So yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot there to go into it. Like I said on my secret stream, I think, like I said, I want to try to put in something on that first stint, maybe a mid 18, because I think a mid 18 I should be safe for B. Like I think mid 18 will be safe for B, and and if I could get that in the first stint, then you can just push fuel burn push. But everything's just hopes and dreams right now. I have to change that Thrustmaster one. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I was trying to, and I can. I mean, I got more than once people coming in yesterday who said short shift, and everybody's spreading the trick, right? And I was like, yeah, I did. I finally figured that out, but I'm on an outlap, so don't forget. While everybody says short shift, don't forget on the way out, don't short shift. You want to burn on the way out. We want to burn it up while not being in people's way. All right. What advent logo did I use? I don't wonder if I saved it somewhere. I actually might switch on this one to this. Put that there. We did a little. I don't know if I saved this or not, so we're just gonna search for it. Weather tech. It goes with the colors. Oh, this one's newer. I don't remember seeing stacks. Oh, 7/15/22. It's not newer. I don't remember seeing stacked ones though. That, and then we did. I gotta take this one off. It's crooked. We'll just put a new one on. Where is it? Which one are you? Here, this one. I'll put a new one on here in a sec. We'll just flip it. Keep it straight. Let's see. It's this one. Let's flip and flip. Guess that's fun. What was the other thing? I use Loctite on the other ones, but I don't think there's enough room for both of those, so I'm gonna put high octane up here. I'll do that. And then we're also going to do on this one, he uses the T58. Let's see how this looks. Lay it down here quick. No, I didn't mean to duplicate it. What are you doing? All right. Oh, yesterday. Hey, Subi, what's up? How's it going? Yesterday, near where I actually grew up, they had a gas leak near the refinery. There's a large refinery. It just shut down the whole highway, which is a somewhat major highway into. Oh yeah, that's right. That's on a different major highway into the cities. But it's a massive refinery. But my mom still lives out there, so it's kind of crazy. I don't know if I use this or not. I don't know why. A lot of times I don't do stuff over the front like I do on the back. Just gonna leave it. Not. Let's see. I will, Talon. Thank you. I've done that before. Talon, it's funny because I use Advan on almost everything. And I have gone through, done everything, finished, saved, shared, taken photos and screenshots to, share on Discords and places. And then while I look at my pictures and I'm sharing them, I go, ah, shit. I left the wrong tires on. It looks so, I get so mad at myself. So yeah, we're going to have to do that. But good catch, because I have forgotten that before. Yeah. Hey, Breezy. I hate when it's Michelin stuff, and I still keep it during those races. I just don't care. I get mad about it. Hey, Core. How's it going? It's good seeing you around some more again with the with NRL back. Yeah, yeah, Talon. I hear you. I hate it. I still will run all my advanced stuff. I just don't care. I get mad about it, so I feel you. Let's see. Truly is an annoying part of that, though. Yeah, because I end up I end up changing colors on on a lot of logos to keep it with only a few colors. Three colors ish. And so I'll change advan colors. I just don't even care. They're not gonna be red. I'll change them. I don't care. I'll do the little Y Yokohama logo and I'll change that color. All right. I think that's fine. Gonna put this over there. Let's duplicate this on the opposite side. We're going to bring this to the front. Might have to skew that different. Might have to skew it a little different because it's a little different on the side, being up there. I'm not gonna go look. You can look. Sometimes you'll find these like these GR logos or logos of any kind of type like this. Sometimes you'll find it where they'll put like the GR on the back half, and you can kind of have them almost matching on both sides. I'm gonna leave this one as is. Not that big of a deal, but and then I think I'm going to put. No, that was the wrong one. Let's replace that decal. I want to put it on the hood, not the body one. All right. All right. That's the hood. Let's go back to the body. I think I'm fine with most of this stuff. I definitely had more black space on the original one I did, I feel like. Some of these things a little different filling in. Anyways, I'm going to go back. I think I'm cool with where all these are, so I will. move everything to the other side. Annoys me a little bit, the letters over that door, but and the crease in the door for the number board. Ain't gonna lie. It does technically have space. That another sponsor down there wouldn't look that bad. We'll look at that when we finish everything, though. I feel like I want to put something there. Yeah, that's true, MCA. That's what's funny when I was talking about earlier, MCA. Like I was lining up, not all of these, but like some of these, I put in fillers to kind of line up from the body one to the body two. Not everywhere, and that's because I said literally on something messy like this, like you're using these messy base decals, you aren't gonna see it. But there's me in my head going, I'm creating this right now. I see it right now. I gotta change it. But that's the thing with like ones like this where this is a very messy base decal. Like it's very messy. Um, and typically it's funny because I do a lot of things like this, even though I like clean. Like my style started out very just clean lines, placing sponsors nicely. Like that was my style, and I still would say that's what I like. But I end up not creating that most of the time. So but yeah, you're right. You're not going to see it. That is a little more crooked on this side for some reason than the other side. Is that going to bug me? Well, changing this. Good enough. Again, you ain't gonna notice it when you're passing by, but I think that one technically is a little off too. That's why the other side was off. That's all right. We move on. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you, Octane. Let's while we're here, do this. Let's do a little subscribe guy down on the bottom here on that little thing. For Octane, if I'm doing it for somebody who is streaming, I try to get the YouTube stuff out there for them. Don't know how many people probably ever really see that while you're on track and go, oh, I should check if they're streaming. But you never know. You never know. Oh no. You're gonna make me figure this out. No, don't do this to me. I have not. MCA, I have not. It's gonna bug me that I can't get it to work. I wonder if I can get a decal down in there without being everywhere else. Instead of messing around, yeah, probably MCA. That solution actually probably would work. I am just gonna do it this way. I'm going to just cover it since it's not going to cover anything else. It'll be fine. I just have to put that Thrustmaster logo above. In this case, it works, MCA. If I was working with paint, special paint in that spot, yeah, I would. I think I would go your route. You're right. Looking at it at this angle more, so it won't pick up the depth back there. Yeah. I'm going to take the easy route out for me now. But yeah, if you have special paint, you have to do that. Like MCA mentioned, you kind of have to put it on a different angle and play around with it. It doesn't make sense why you cannot get that to work, but whatever. Whoops. Don't duplicate that symmetrically. All right. Oops. Let's duplicate this symmetrically. Take up that space. Yeah, well, and I've used, like, because I use these chromes and these candy paints a lot, so you have to do that a lot when you're using those as well. It's kind of annoying. All right. I think I finished. Those are all on top, on top, on top, on top. I duplicated everything I needed to duplicate on the other side. On the other ones, I put something on this back related to the car. Let's go see if I can find. I normally want something longer, giggity. But maybe in the Supra, this will work back here. It's all right. It's not my favorite. It'll work. I'm gonna duplicate on the other side. Let me just make sure there's not like a reverse of this. What was that down here? Oh. It's just the black text version. I don't think I'm gonna get overly worried about it. I think I'll probably just roll with it. You could create one with using this and something like these on your own. See, like these are back the way I want them to be. How would white outline look? Another question. Yeah, I like the block in front, I think. I think that looks fine. Let's replace this one. This one. So yeah, sometimes you can find the flips. Wasn't exactly what I was looking for. I bet you could probably keep looking through those Toyota logos and find exactly what I want, or make them your own because there are logos that had just the GR and you can place it wherever you want. Let's throw his name up here somewhere. Place it a little further back. Favorites. Decide once I get the wording on there if I like where that is. Or if we want it further up on the over the door. Oops. I just hate going over that curve. Let's maybe make the name a little smaller so it's not feels like it's trailing crazy off the back of that. And like normally you're further up here on the door. I could put it up on this too. I'll try that. Put it on at an angle and it's kind of bugging me. Because when I brought it up and over that angle, felt like it had a curve in it I didn't want. Yeah, it's still kind of there. Must just be with the car. I'm not going to deal with the angle any longer. It's cool. All right. Well, that. I'm. I don't know that I follow. All right, so you have a PhD logo cutout. So I'm guessing it's like a PhD logo cutout that shows the base paint. So, like, say a chrome or something like this, your base paint color. And you want to do a Fanatec F on the hood of the car. I'm just trying to follow. Hate text sometimes. No, I'm trying to think, like, oh no. Are you guys still there? Did I crash? Oh, thank God. No, Sheldon might have broke me, but maybe not. Yay, I'm back. Um, thank God, because if I had 2 out of 3 streams, I'd start worrying about why I'm crashing. And I'm close to finishing this up. All I got to do is finishing touches. I'm just trying to figure out exactly. So with the PHG one, do you have the rest on the outside blocked off? Like so it's a negative decal, so you're using the decal to use that color, but everything else is a like blocked off. I'm gonna try to keep working while thinking. I don't like those little triangles there. Well, I'm just trying to like I'm just a teeny bit confused. And what I was saying when I was buffering is this is the hard thing about text is trying to understand while I'm talking, you're typing. Um, if I could see it, I could probably understand more. Um, but like you have, let's see if I can. PhD. What PhD logo are you using? Maybe just knowing that will help me. Holy. Oh, that's because I'm on body too. I bet. Yeah, I'm on body too. It's like, why isn't that showing up? I assume it's a PhD logo that's shared. Yeah, just the outline of the text. But like, are you trying to do this? Are you saying you're trying to do the same thing with Fanatic then? So like, we'll just pretend this one is the outline one, but I don't know if it is. Because like, you can find another Fanatic or Fanatic, Fanatec one like that. I know I have one that I've used. Which one is it in? Standard? Like this. And you can kind of use that. You can probably find one that's better. And like if you're trying to have that be the decal color, you can always like mask around. It's a pain, but that's how you have to use negatives. You can mask around both of them just over and over and over again, and then you'll be left with that color in the background. I don't know if that's exactly what you're saying or not, though. The PHG would be a cutout of the top part of the F. So like overlaying each other, basically. You'd probably have to make. Now I think I understand. You'd probably have to like make a decal like that somehow. Um, so it'd be something like somehow underlaying or overlaying with each other. Yeah, you get like if you're good at logo making or somebody like Joe. Otherwise, it's gonna be, especially if you're trying to use that underlying color and like I don't really think you could do it with the editor because you're always gonna have this see through. Even if you use the um, like a full one like this, and you put it underneath, you're going to then block the color that's underneath, like the red, and you can't put a special color on like the Fanatec decal. Yeah, so unless I am not thinking of something, I don't know that without making it out of the game, you'd be able to do it. And no, I didn't need to go back to the finishing up. Like, I'm totally cool with sidetracking myself for any questions that come up. No, no, seriously, no problem, Sheldon. This is literally chill and chat. And by chat, I mean you got questions to ask, ask. Like, I've done it in the middle of almost every one of these streams that I've done. Is I've answered a question, and I'll just do stuff over the top of what I'm working on. I don't care. I've said it before, but I mean that's what I'm here for: answering questions, helping people. Because people see me doing these. I can't make everybody's livery, so I would love to help people learn if they want to learn. I do like making liveries for people, but there's almost only so much time in the day. I am first and foremost. My family does come first. That's why I am a very part-time streamer. I do it when I can. That's why evenings are sporadic. Actually, I don't know. That's actually a great question because those could be that. I've never thought of asking that because that could definitely be added as a sponsor on here. It's a very good question. That's why I got chat around, to think of the smart questions. Where's this little shock logo? Topo V. Is he okay? So he is now live. I was about to say he normally streams. Earlier, I said he normally streams around this time. I'll probably drop in and say hi as soon as I'm done here with my own stream and with his livery that he doesn't know is coming, but it's fine if he knows it's coming now. Sheldo. It'll be cool to be able to tell him. Actually, gonna move that back here in the. Move that BBS up and down and all around. All right. Just remembered. Let's see if we can make it work on the Supra or if the lines suck. But I forgot I've been trimming these out. Oh, the white on the bottom. It's actually going to work pretty well on here. Is it dad joke o'clock time? I might keep the. I don't know if I want that whole back white or not. Let's see. I mean, CZ, I might question if you really need to know the answer to that one. Why? That one's kind of a dark one to need to know the answer to. I feel like they might tip over if we're being serious here. I don't even know what that means, Sheldo. Oh, he makes them himself. Okay. All right, so never mind that. But that was a very thoughtful idea. I like where your head's at. I like where you're. Neither do I, Aga. Why is there a D in fridge but not in? Uh, I so this is just reminding me that this one. This is just reminding me that like 2 years ago, and Sheldon, that's why I immediately had to ask. I don't know what that means because I don't smoke. Uh, I have no idea. 2 years ago, my daughter got. I don't know. I think it was a. Should work here though, right? I think it was maybe from Chick-fil-A. I think it was maybe from Chick-fil-A. She got these cards in her meal, and it was a whole bunch of like dad jokes. And I had her. She is crazy because she ended up memorizing a bunch of them, and she was like 4 at the time. So it was like crazy to me. She was memorizing these things. I don't think she knows anymore. But um, why did the cookie have to go to the doctor? Because he was feeling crummy. That was one of them. I don't remember all of them, but because it didn't peel well. It's a cookie. No, wait, that's bananas. All right. Hey, that's a good enough joke on its own. All right, that'll work. We'll leave it. Let's see here. What else did I have on there? We did a. Oh yeah, that's right. I've been liking this here. Let's go to Windows. Go to the rear. Put this on there. Been doing this lately, on and off on some of my own personal liveries, and then people, if they end up replace, need a bit of this coffee. That's now cold, by the way. Yeah, that's very lukewarm coffee. Or if they, or if they stream, this like little search bar thing, and I'll throw in there. In this case, his little name has his YouTube handle on it. Which is kind of fun. I like this idea for all the content creators. No in between. You know what? A lot of people have that feeling. I I'll drink it or whatever. I can't do super hot though. I can't. When it's scalding hot, people who do that, you guys are bigger men than me. When it's scalding hot, I can't do it. Subscribe really doesn't fit on there. We're gonna put it on the window. All right. Well, at least we can agree on that, shell though. That is my sweet spot. I I'll still drink it when it's cold. I mean, it's not cold right now. It's very lukewarm. I'll still drink it at it. But yeah, I like a hot coffee, not scold. I can't do scolding. I have friends who do scolding hot coffee, and I do not understand how they do it. One last Toyota. I just want the regular old Toyota logo that has a devil. The other one had a chrome thing going on. I just want the regular old. No, it's a chrome thing going on, just like this. I'll put it at the back and gonna make it not super visible. So MCA, what I need to do, and I've been meaning to do, I really need to start a new Instagram. I have an Instagram account, but it's a personal Instagram account, and I posted some of my liveries there, but it's a personal account. So I've been meaning to make one that the account name or handle would actually match kind of more my YouTube handle, so it's all uniform, and I can post like everything there. I try not to overpost my stuff there because again, it's my personal handle. I really need to make one to line up with all my other social like stuff with YouTube. And it's something that's been on my it's something that's been on like my radar. I want to do it, and I just haven't got to it. But yeah, that's what I want to do because I have one, and I think even on my YouTube, I have my other socials linked. Like I have a Twitter that I barely use anymore, but none of it matches my YouTube stuff. It was all my personal stuff. My Twitter one is actually from a blog I used to do on NASCAR. I said it all up, CC. I would use it for sharing my stuff for sure though. Cuz like I share my stuff on Discord, but I don't share it on a lot of other places. I share some on Reddit, not a ton, but I share some of them on Reddit. But I don't share a lot of them on Instagram. Again, I don't. For for one, it's my personal account. It's got stuff with my kids and stuff on there. I don't mind that people know that. When you stream, you kind of take away that anyways. I'm not trying to share all my kids' stuff, but there's some stuff you could easily find. Google is not hard. But two, like because it's my personal one, I don't like flooding my friends' stuff with stuff they probably don't care about. Lastly, not I'm like McNaughty when he started out, as not many people even know I stream from my friends group. Just because it's kind of a random thing, and I just, I know McNaughty talked about it, that he didn't tell everybody right away. I haven't either. Debating on these little hood latches. Do I want them white to match the bottom trim? Do I want them black to blend in? Do I want to keep them the chrome? I haven't had these choices on the other cars. Yeah, so about Reddit is I had somebody just recently reached out to me on my PSN. Yeah, I kind of like them red too. I the black is always going to be classic and fine. The white, I just liked using the white as a bit of pop on the bottom. It's a little more pop because of the back diffuser arrow piece than my other cars, so that's kind of strange because it's not like that on the other ones. Still debating. I could always change it and just make one line down at the bottom, but I might leave it. But I don't know about here. Might just leave them red. But that's why I made one color and I just moved on. Because black will never look bad. It was between probably these two or just going safe. Um, but yeah, back to Reddit. I posted my Jack Daniels honey livery I just did on stream not too long ago, and they actually reached out on PSN and said that it inspired them and that style to make their own. They made it on the G3 Corvette, and it looked really good. I was like, that's awesome, and I was actually really appreciative that they reached out because like you know it's cool seeing what other people create because they saw something, and that came from Reddit, which is pretty cool. Just like when like I know I've talked about it in the past, but Bunta, who has joined us, I know he lurks some, but he's joined us in chat a lot lately. Just like that was a cool story. I really love that he reached out. He saw my NSX Johnny Walker livery and he was using it in game. He saw it in game, and then he found me streaming too, and then he reached out, and I've been doing liveries for him. But it was just super cool being found in different ways and people actually telling you, right? Most of you guys I know from seeing you guys in other chats, which is also a cool way. Don't take it wrong. You guys are cool too. But it's just cool those random, you know, the random ways people find you and I like that they share, people share that they've gotten something, you know. It's cool to be known that I can do liveries, but I find it even cooler that people have used the stuff I've done in their own ways and they've learned from it or, you know, it just made me start thinking I gotta like I need to share more when that kind of stuff happens to me, you know. I take inspiration from something. Let those people know because they probably would appreciate it. Yeah, dude, that it's such a cool thing when somebody you randomly see your livery out there in the wild. Like it's cool people use my liveries that I know. Like it's awesome. Don't get me wrong. But the only reason I'm talking like this about random is because it's random. People I know, I share stuff. You guys see it. This is people who randomly see it out there. Like I didn't share it with them. Like I wasn't like, "Hey, look at me." They found me. So, it's cool. Like I love people I know reaching out and asking. But for random people to find you, it's just such a weird feeling. That's cool, CC. And yeah, MCA. That's why like I've mentioned you in I was gonna change the tires here so I don't forget. I didn't do it when Talon said, and I couldn't forget for him. But that's why I mentioned your name, MCA, because I bet so many people have seen the GTA, uh, like decals and stuff you've made or liveries, and they have no idea. I think the first time I remember seeing you in chats in Discord, I literally put two and two together at that moment. I'm like, I've seen your name in game. I don't know if I've ever said that to you before, but because it's been so long that I've seen you in chats and Discords and and everything now, a couple years that I was just like, I've seen that name. And then I started seeing stuff you shared, and um, there's something I wanted to finish still. Ooh, nice, Sal. Yeah, I meant to actually reach back out and see if you're for sure gonna take that. It's a good thing I didn't decide to do that live on stream. All right. Anything else I want to add here? Oh, I got to do the wind. That's what I was coming back in. Do the windshield banner. Yeah, I might be slow, but eventually I can connect the dots. Really need them to make the numbers big. The like going from 1, 2, 3. I need that outlined really, really big. How big does this? Hey, you get to use the whole thing. No, and I appreciate it because like when you do it, like you're paying attention to all of the details. Oops. Which is awesome. Like, gosh darn it, I hate when I do that. When I choose the wrong SKU, so I'll literally do this and then this because I still chose the wrong SKU. Oh, now and damn it. Why do you do dumb stuff like this? There, gosh. I did this too, and I put the flag over there. Just trying to remember what I did. I can't go in and out of these screens to save my life today. I like how it doesn't matter if I completely make a new logo or a new. No way. No. It's right there. It's right there. Today I learned. Thank you. Actually, it's down there. It's literally down there on the screen. It's down there. I've been getting mad at myself constantly for that. I've mentioned this in stream. I mentioned this in my videos that there's always learning. There's always learning. I feel so dumb. I'm so glad I know now. Because I will literally go in and out to save it here. And that's why then I'll go back in because I'm worried about screwing it up and having to replace the decal. Son of a. This whole time. This whole time. Oh, boy. Well, glad we got that in right at the end of the. Right at the end of this. Let's see. I'm going to do a little spin around. I think there's actually. uh, if I had the time, I'd go back and make sure I snipped just that moment of figuring out, holy crap, I've wasted so much. I mean, not so much time. Enough time. All right. Do I want. Might just keep the front clean and boring and not over sponsored. It definitely has more space on the front and behind the front wheel than all the other cars just because of how this all works out. But I think I'm going to leave it. There's enough going on everywhere else that having it settle in places and clean and not over cluttered in places, excuse me, is probably a good thing. because the clutterness comes with the base decals, the base style on here. All right, so let's go do this. This whole time I've been working in that, but I'm gonna change it to semi-gloss so that candy red pops a little more. You share it on Discord, Sal, I assume. Let's go change these wheels. So the fun thing about this car is it probably looks decent in that. You could probably do a white, but I've done black on the other ones, so we're going to match that. Although this one with the white back there does look nice. Same, Sal. It's why I went with the red. When I first made an Octane livery, it's why I went with the red. He did Thrustmaster, so I wanted to make sure. And whenever he makes his own, he puts his Thrustmaster stuff on there. I saw this logo, I'm like, I got to use it. The only downfall is there's no version that's outlined in white, so you kind of have to do the outline yourself. Luckily, because of how it's not 1 million letters, you can do the duplicate behind it and just kind of shift it and make an outline. You can tell it's a little off in spots, but it's not the worst thing. I did it really well on the hood, I feel like. That's the best spot. Over here, I think because of the angles and stuff, it didn't come out as well. But yeah, this Thrustmasters logo is really cool. I thought about making, like I said, a secondary version because they have like a gold version of this and a gold and blue version. The same person who shared that Thrustmaster, the Thrustmaster red one, that I've thought about doing. All right, anyways, let's put this paint. I think I did like one of these half matte blacks because it kind of goes with the semi-gloss black. If I was doing it for myself, I'd possibly do the white with a little more pop. With Octane, it just felt right having that black, that Intimidator look. He's got the Intimidator stuff in his. I think he has a. Does he have a flag? I can't remember now. But, anyways, it just felt fitting. So I'm gonna do a last look around here, but I think we're done with it, and we'll share it for him. And I'll probably go over there after this and let him know that he's got a new delivery for him out there. He's been using the Supra some this week, so I figured Supra would be the next one I'd do for him. I don't think I missed anything. Oh, I did. Last thing. I love that thing, man. I ain't gonna lie. It was a cool idea. I just like, I did the whole thing on stream. Other than Canada, making sure there's none of that in their country. That timing wasn't the greatest, but other than that. Definitely was not meant timing in any of that way. All right. There. Gotta get that patented. Nope. I hope not. Otherwise, I'll have to pay some on a couple root liveries. Did some liveries for other people from Canada who are now no longer running the game, but Sparky does other sims. I think he got a computer, so he no longer plays GT7. I think we're good, though. I think we're good. I didn't say this the whole time. Luckily, you don't normally crash, but So we'll name that skill issue. Drop my controller. Got a wired headset. Whoops. Hopefully I'm back. Operator. Yeah, I don't have to worry about that just because. And here's it doesn't show it in the livery creator well enough. Even when you change the background colors to white or outdoors or whatever, it always seems to just show it way better in the garage with the lighting in here. That paint underneath just pops. I assume you guys hear me now that I have my headset back in. Yeah, that's one thing I'm glad. And the best thing about this shell though is this is actually semi-gloss. You can go even more matte than this. I like doing semi-gloss because it seems to be a nice even spots. Matte can be, a big switch, but yeah, MCA knows. What's funny is the that name came from before I even could do the basic stuff of bringing in decals. Somebody brought that decal in for me on my name. I later found out the Planet Cosmos name, which is hilarious. Um, I later found it. I use it for other stuff now that I know how to do stuff. But what I was trying to do, I was trying to set this down. Trying to go here. I'm going to go to my people I subscribe to. Because I'm about to wrap up. I was just trying to do a nice little morning stream and do this livery. I know many of you know Octane. But, oh no, did I close out? No, here's my chat. But I am going to list his channel here because I'm about ready to go over there. When I'm done here, and I am going to chill there for a little bit and let him know that I randomly made him a livery. So, all right, Sal, thanks for hanging out, lurking in the background. We'll catch you later. And I'm about done here anyway, so. So I will, yeah, while I'm sharing this, I will probably see you guys around in some streams. Octane. But make sure you give Octane a little shout at least. Thrustmaster. There we go. Yeah, anyways, thank you guys for hanging out. Take care, everybody, and yeah, we'll see you next time. This was a total surprise stream. I didn't think I'd get one in before tomorrow, but tomorrow night I think I'll be streaming NRL. That'll be a short one too. I'll try to get on a little bit before my split, but probably after my split I might be jumping off. Uh, Normally Friday nights I chill with some friends gaming, unless it's NRL season, and then I do NRL stuff. So yeah, make sure to give Octane a shout. I'm going to be over there. We'll let him know that I dropped this livery for him, and appreciate all you guys hanging out and chilling, chatting. And until next time, peace.